So students, we are going to start with the next part of the evolution, that is we are going to see the experiment which was performed by the Urey and Miller experiment. Okay, and this experiment was performed to prove the chemogenetic theory of evolution. So here the same condition was created as it was there in the during the formation of the earth. You all know during the formation of the earth the temperature was 100 degrees Celsius and there was no existence of oxygen gas. So what all gases existed at that time? Ammonia, methane, hydrogen, and the ratio of these gases, you all know, it was in the ratio of 2:1. So here also a round bottom flask is taken, and in this round bottom flask 2 electrodes are provided. This electrode will create the lightning effect, okay, that was present in the during the environment, okay, in the universe when there was no existence of life, and you all know the temperature was 100 degrees Celsius. So here also the same temperature is maintained. This conical round bottom flask is connected with a tube like structure. This tube, the first part of the tube, it is provided with the condenser, okay, that is cold water is running in and then it is going out to make the gas which is present in this tube to get condensed and get collected in the next chamber of the collecting of the next chamber of the collection chamber. Okay, now what is happening? So it is getting collected here, the gas, it is getting condensed and then it is collected in the next chamber. This next chamber it is heated up, and this, when the gas are getting heated up, they are again recycled into the round bottom flask. Okay, now class, the thing is that when the gas is moving from this condenser, okay, to the next chamber where it is getting heated up, from here the sample is taking out, and from the sample it is what all gases were there, it is being tested. So when the sample was taken in, it is seen that it consists of glucose, glutamic acid, aspartic acid. So these all shows the presence of the amino acid. Apart from there, purine, pyrimidine and aldehydes were present. So these samples were taken, and these samples prove that the chemogenetic molecules, okay, gave rise to the biogenic molecules. So these are all what the biogenic molecules, and these biogenic molecules lead to the formation of the RNA. You all know that the first probiont, it consists of the genetic material was present RNA, and from RNA the DNA was formed. So in this way the Miller and Urey experiment proved the same condition, that yes, the chemogenetic theory, that means that before the origin of the light the chemicals were present, and these chemicals give rise to the formation of the biomolecules, and these biomolecules then further lead to the formation of the RNA, and then from RNA the DNA was formed. Hope so class you have understood about the Miller and Urey experiment. This experiment is very important for the Madhyamik. Okay, thank you class.